What is good, everybody? It's your boy P. Stephan here, back with another episode of the Ear Candy Podcast. To my far left, we got my brother Krypto Divine.
What up, what up?
And as you can see, we have a special guest joining us on the podcast today.
We do.
Her album, Ladylike, recently dropped on July 29th, which is also my birthday. Everybody make some noise for Eastside Neshia, baby. Woo! In the building.
What's going on? I'm happy to be here at the Ear Candy Podcast, y'all.
Hey.
She a bad motherfucker.
Hey, you know what it is. Hey.
Yeah, y'all know what's going on.
Neshia, baby, has been on fire lately. That album is amazing. We've been bumping it. We talked about it in the last episode.
Hey, man, that song get me so hyped when you perform that shit.
Really
I'll be
do.
jumping up and down
Hey, like we ready to fight somebody.
It really do get mosh pit. It's definitely
Absolutely.
mosh pit every time.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe for sure. And I was in the music video for that song
Yes, you were.
as well.
I'm excited.
Yeah, that was. I love that song.
Thank
So
you, thank you.
we have Neshia joining us on the podcast today. We just want to pick her brain about a couple different topics. So I actually just wanted to hear you speak on, the process for recording the album, what went into it, and just tell us about how it was recording that.
Ladylike is a masterpiece that took 5 years.
Wow.
And collective time to come together. Of course, some tracks did not make the final cut, but a lot of them, each song come with its own real life experience.
Mm-hmm.
I don't rap about nothing I ain't really did. So, as you can imagine, there's been a lot of rowdy, crazy, fun shit that didn't happen in my life. But let's go down the list. Know the Difference. That's really a letter to myself. And a mixture of like what other people say. You know how people will give you like critiques, or you will get into it with somebody and they say some shit that it could be rooted in truth, but they only say it when they mad.
Right.
So it's kind of like I always get told I'm aggressive. I be trying to find a balance.
No way.
Nah, you aggressive?
I would not
Come on,
believe
y'all.
it.
Nah,
Who
no
would
way.
say that shit. They lying.
Who's told that lie?
Please. Even when I'm working on it and trying, a lot of people, when I stand my ground, it's kind of hard to balance like being assertive and like coming off aggressive.
Absolutely.
But I don't mind being called mean nowadays, because I take it as I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. So if you think I'm mean, great, you get the point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not
like
a nice
that.
person, I'm a kind person,
There you
but
go.
I'm mean at the same time. So it's like, for Know the Difference, that's really just me kind of reminding myself to know the difference.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Between the two. If you want to get your point across, you ain't got to be all aggressive. But, the aggression and like how I use my voice and my instrument, like it just fits the profile. So
Absolutely.
yeah, so for like back in business, again, that's just the affirmation joint for real.
So like when you started this album, did you go into it like, I'm about to make an album, or did you just start making songs, or
just started making songs?
songs.
The idea was to eventually come to a point where all of my tracks do come together on a project. But me and Christopher, shout out to him.
Shout out Christopher.
Christopher, for sure.
The genius.
The genius behind it all. He's my main producer. He co-writes with me a lot. He really helped coach me into like becoming a writer, from like doing poetry writing and short stories to like getting into bars and lyricism and stuff like that. So I'm not heavy on like being a super lyricist, but my bars do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
they stand out for sure.
And it wouldn't be possible without him like standing by my side and just encouraging me to be as expressive as I needed to be. Because the way I'm used to writing is not adjacent to rap. But it was, kind of easy for me to get into the swing of things, because I'm an aggressive person.
So being an aggressive person, do you feel like that's a hindrance to you as a female in this industry? Or do you feel like it benefits you?
It depends on the room.
Okay. Explain.
It depends on the room. It depends on the room and really who I'm dealing with. A lot of people, if not everybody that knows that I do music, that's the first thing that they love, is that I say the quiet part loud. Like, I say what everybody else is holding their tongue. You know, a lot of women come up to me every single time and it's like, I can't tell you how many times I wanted to say that to a man and I've never said it. I can't tell you how many times I wanted to say that to people or say it out loud.
Yeah.
And just people are, I'm going to be real about it. People don't want to get canceled. So they don't really speak the truth. And they pussyfoot around. I'm not a pussyfooter. So even in real life, I'm going to tell you the truth. And if it hurts your feelings, that's something we can discuss later because that's not
Right.
necessarily my intention. But when it comes to honesty,
CP, you ain't
give a
gotta
fuck
have
about
pussies for
emotions.
feet.
You can't have pussies for feet. You know?
I get it.
You
I
gotta
understand
heavy
it.
step or don't step at all.
sure.
So a lot of people choose
Well,
not
she
to step at
dropping
all.
bars.
Bar after bar. No, for real.
That's just the truth about it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
I feel
that's
that.
how I like to live my life, just being transparent. You know, but
Yeah.
in certain instances, definitely in my personal life, it is somewhat a hindrance. It has put me in a lot of different positions. I caught a case, all kind of
Ooh.
stuff.
Oh, Lord.
Just really putting people in their place and stuff, and really just kind of, I don't know, man. I don't even know how to really put it, but yeah. To sum it up, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it depends on the room, but in music, no, it's not a hindrance.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that's very interesting, and I think that just from being friends with you for so long, you definitely command a level of respect wherever you go. In any room that you enter, people know that you not playing around, and I like that. I respect that because people know how to treat you and talk to you like they can't talk to you any type of way, and I like that.
appreciate that. You know
I
what?
like that.
And that's not something that I just went around like, you know how our hood is. It's
Yeah.
like there's certain people that we do grow up with that go around whooping people behinds and asserting their dominance in these streets, but it's a way of carrying yourself, like you said. You know what I'm saying? It took a lot of practice
Yeah.
for me to become that version of myself because not that long ago, whenever I stepped in the room, it was kind of like nobody really noticed unless they was being freaked out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I've always been a full body female, so you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't about fetishizing me, then a lot of people would just kind of ignore me.
Yeah.
And then I wasn't always, you know what I'm saying, the freshest, the, one with the money, none of that. I come from the 330, the east side,
Yeah.
the gutter, baby. That's
Yeah.
where, you know what I'm saying, I'm from. So it's like, I really had to train myself to be confident enough to know, like, whatever room I'm in, like, I control the setting. Like,
sure.
the setting can't control me because I'm too much of an empath, too, like, when it comes to feeling other people's energy. And if your energy off, that piss me off. Like, I used to get, like, real impressionable. But now, when I feel like I'm absorbing somebody bad energy,
Yeah.
I tell you to fuck off.
Like, yeah, get away from
Get
me.
away from me.
Yeah, immediately.
Or what's wrong with you? Like, if you want to talk about it, let's talk about it. But if you're going to be, like, throwing, like, uncontrollable with your energy and you don't want to talk about it, you kind of trying to hide it, but it's in plain sight, I feel like that's childish to me.
Yeah.
Like, we too grown for that. You know what I'm saying?
For
If you
real.
can't regulate your shit, you got to get out of the way.
I respect
Emotionally immature.
that. Yeah, and it's a lot of people around here that's like that.
Oh, man.
So-
we come from the land of emotional
Yeah.
immaturity.
For
And
sure.
it's really sad to say, but a lot of people have been lost, whether peers, older or younger, off of emotional immaturity.
Yeah.
So, got to
That's the
master
truth.
that.
For sure. I wanted to ask you about like your upbringing in terms of like what influenced the type of music that you listen to, like the stuff that you were a fan of, like that kind of made you who you are. So, who are some of your favorite artists and people that you listened to growing up?
Ooh. Okay, Destiny's Child for sure. I'm a Destiny's Child for sure. It was the thing about me is that I grew up in a family full of people who love different kinds of music. Like, for example, my mom, she really loved listening to all different kinds of music, from opera, rock, hip hop, R&B, gospel.
Yeah.
My grandmother was into country for whatever reason.
Wow.
That, you know what I'm saying, full black woman. We have like roots from Alabama and stuff like that. So when she would go down and spend time with family out there, she fell in love with country music and country rock. So she would play that in gospel music. My granddaddy, he was really into blues and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then with me going to 2 different performing arts schools in middle and high school, I really got exposed to everything. Like,
Wow.
So you really had to go through music theory and really study different kinds of music. I know how to write sheet music. I know how to read sheet music. I play a couple of instruments.
Wow.
So it's like
What instruments?
I play piano, guitar, a little bit of drum, acoustic guitar, and bass guitar.
She said a
specifically.
couple, then named every instrument.
Every instrument in the percussion section.
I mean, them is the ones for real. I mean, but yeah, like I used to do everything,
Yeah.
like everything. But then when it comes to like
So when did the rap come into play?
Christopher,
Okay.
it was Christopher. Okay, so I met Christopher when I was 12. He was 14 at the time. We met at a church called Victory at Liberty. Shout out to them.
Shout out to Victor. I used to go there all the time.
Yeah, man. Victory at Liberty was the shit, man. We used to have a great time, especially with their youth group, and it used to be called Rev Gen, or it was short for Revolutionary Generation. So a lot of people that we went to school with or grew up with, the church van would go around the hood, take us to Liberty to the church.
Yeah.
And I had met him there. He used to do like birthday parties for little kids and dance as Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
And
I remember that.
And Christopher, anybody who really do their research, and you can even go back on YouTube and see him, cold with it, second to none on that.
That's facts.
So when I had met him, he had all of his MJ gear on at church. You know how the kids was, bro. They was picking on my nigga, man. They was picking on him. But at the time, I had a huge crush on Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm. So you fell in
So,
love.
oh my God, it was like, damn.
The
And
rest
he
was
had
history.
braces
Wow.
and everything. But to try and sum this up, we ended up getting real cool. Started hanging out more. And then we started exposing each other to different kinds of music because at the time,
Oh,
his
okay.
mom,
You didn't know where you was going
I
with
was
that.
like,
y'all
whoa.
no, we started, you know what I'm saying, hanging out and really just showing each other our interests. He was doing acting at the time.
I really
but
like that
he
glove, Michael.
Come on, man. I'm trying to.
My bad. I had to get one
And
in.
you
Go
know
ahead.
it's bad for me to keep my train of
I had to
thought.
get one in. I'm sorry.
You had to. That was a good one too. But basically, he didn't grow up listening to everything we did. His mom was kind of strict on like monitoring him.
Yeah.
So once he got old enough to dive into it, I started showing him everything. Like there was a point in time where like crunk music was everything.
Yeah.
My mom loved it. My stepdad loved it. Everybody in my hood was bumping that, like box
Talk to the
Chevys,
mic for me.
box Chevys and everything, like just jumping in the hood. So I was exposing him to that, and then he was like, you should try rapping. I was like, nah, I really want to keep focusing on my singing because that's what I was doing for a long time. And then my voice had changed and my voice box dropped, and I couldn't figure out my singing voice anymore. So he was like, you got the perfect tone to rap. So I'm going to write your first 16 for you.
Dang.
And it was a song called Stunt Remix. And it's still on SoundCloud to this day. You can listen to my very first verse ever. Stunt Remix by Chris.
That's cool.
And yeah.
This whole description is like a movie to me. Like,
It really
I'm
is.
seeing it all play out. This is gonna be a
Visualizing the whole
movie one
thing.
day.
Paris, when we went to Columbus,
Yep.
me and Christopher and my sister Nate, shout out to Nate,
Yep.
we stayed with Paris at his hotel room.
Oh, for real?
And me and Chris sat up all night telling him our entire story.
Yeah.
Wow.
We
This
stayed up
man
till like
will tell you-
6:30 in the morning. Like,
This man will tell you it's gonna be a movie.
He got the
Yeah.
whole
I
biography.
mean,
For sure.
he could tell you, like, we have a very, very interesting story. So it's like
absolutely.
it's a lot that comes
Yeah.
with me, him, New Society as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very extended history.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. And I'm glad you brought up Nate because I was going to ask you about her. For those who don't know, fun fact, Neshia's sister is a Hollywood actress who's been in a lot of really popular shows. Snowfall,
love
Abbott
Snowfall.
Elementary,
I love Abbott Elementary.
and the Vince Staples Show.
Yes.
She's in the Vince Staples Show.
I don't love the
And
Vince
it's coming
episode,
back.
but
She's
it's
gonna
good.
she's gonna be much heavier in the season 2 for that.
Yeah, he when
That's
he announced
dope.
the trailer, her picture was in. He posted a picture with
Oh, they tight.
them two. Yeah,
They tight.
yeah, that's super dope.
That's fire.
So I wanted to ask you because, like you said, when we went to Columbus and had that show, I learned a whole lot about y'all life and all y'all experiences and everything like that. What is something that you learned from watching her in her career path that's kind of helped you along your career path?
Man, I learned a lot from her. I'm still proactively learning about the process, right? The thing about it is like when it comes to me and my siblings, I guess I'm the distant sibling in a sense. But when it comes to learning from her, it really just gave me like it always gave me the fuel to never quit.
Yeah.
Like I'll leave her story for her to tell, but she has a very extended story when it comes to chasing her dream. Like the build up to her being on these shows took a lot of dedication, a lot of not giving up, a lot of giving up on certain things that didn't fit the profile,
Right.
and reworking. And I commend her so much for being able to pivot and
Adjust.
make something out of nothing for herself. You feel me? So really just being resilient and persistent and always willing to learn. You know what I'm saying? That's what I really learned from her because we both are very excitable, especially when we get around each other. You see, like we real giddy and want to dance.
It's literally like Nisha baby in another body. She's exactly the same. It's so cool. It was cool to see.
She's so dope. I love her to death. But like when we was up in Columbus and we did that show at the Dallas, there was a like LBGTQ rave party right next door / like art show where they were bidding on the art, and we just walked in there and put on some sunglasses and just start rave dancing. And Chris and Paris had to come and find us. Like, where's y'all at? And they seen us in there dancing with all these random people. So that's just kind of like a testament to how we are. Like anywhere we go, we be around each other. Like how me and you meet each other, and we always giggling and jumping up and down. It's the same thing. So,
that was so much fun. That whole night was fun,
it
man.
was a blast. We had a great time.
Wonderful time.
Yeah, we did.
So what was going through your mind when you had that world famous rant on Facebook Live?
Oh yeah, yeah. We need to hear about that.
When you said you told niggas we don't want to hear that shit.
We don't.
Sell drugs.
Still don't want to hear that shit.
Be an electrician.
Be an electrician, dog. Get a
Learn a
job.
trade.
Y'all, please. I love to hear people quote me back when I say crazy shit, because I really do just be going off the deep end.
You was going.
You was going.
Okay, so I'll give y'all want the real story or y'all want the sweet story?
We want the real story that
I
you
know
can
we
fit
on the-
inside of
yeah.
about 6 minutes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give you the short story.
All right.
Basically, I was plotting on that, and that was simply because I felt like
When you say that, what you mean plotting on that?
the live
Okay.
and the call out
Okay.
and all that stuff. So basically,
Just
it's
want the
stemmed from
listeners to know what
me
you're talking about.
Getting tired of like culture vultures in Youngstown, and I've said it to these people face, and I'll say it again. I feel like the biggest studio that we have in Youngstown are culture vultures. They don't come from the culture, but they benefit off the culture. And then they try to gatekeep who can participate in elevation and who can't based off of popularity. It ain't about talent. It's about how much money they can squeeze out of a broke nigga with talent.
Right.
And you get tired of watching that. And for somebody who's been invested in this particular studio for 7 years plus 8 years now, it'd be people like me and Christopher, New Society, you guys that would end up keeping these people lights on for y'all to shine it on people that's not even from here. But y'all so-called putting on the city. But you giving shit to people who not even from here for free, for clout. When we can build our own community here, which we already been doing.
Right.
So, and for y'all to be, you know what I'm saying, dick riding a bunch of people that really ain't gonna never be nothing. Based off of how much Trump change they got in the moment is crazy to me. It's whack. It's weird.
Making Paris sweat over there.
Exactly. Like,
No, but you keeping it real. You're keeping it real.
no, for real. Like it's just you get tired of seeing the superficial win over what's real and what's in depth.
So then you was like, all right, I'm about to make a live about this.
say
Yeah,
what I
I
feel.
plotted that with other individuals. I was dealing with BRR at the time. So the leader of BWR was plotting with him, and that was because he felt that his artists, which I have nothing to do with, wanted it should have been a part of it.
Mm.
When really, in reality, they wouldn't have.
A part of
the cipher that I was
Oh,
talking about.
okay.
Because it was an all female cipher. He felt like his girl should have been in it because the main girl that was a part of it was introduced to this city through them anyway. So it was
Gotcha.
like you come into our hood, into our city, acting like you running shit, but ain't check in with the peoples who, you know what I'm saying, lock in with you.
Right.
But me, it was like everybody kept coming to me like, why wasn't you a part of that cipher? We done seen all kinds of females from all over Ohio. To leave Neshia baby out is crazy. And I'm like,
Yeah.
y'all, I don't know what all of that is about. But
Mm-hmm.
just know I got my own stuff coming in due time. So
Facts.
once I finally, you know what I'm saying, got tired of all the whispers and riffraff, I did go live. But there's a lot of context from like talk on the streets that people don't want to say on camera.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because again, it goes back to not wanting to be canceled. Feel
Mm-hmm.
me? So that's basically what happened. I just was calling out the fake and the phony, and I'm going to forever do that. So don't think that's going to change.
Absolutely.
Don't
As
ever
you
change. We love that. Keep
Yeah.
it real. Keep it authentic.
Yeah. Nah. We don't. We wouldn't want you to change, Neshia, baby.
Thank you.
For sure.
So you were in the group, as you mentioned, New Society. And you guys, where do you guys stand at this point?
The original team, I'll say this. I'm going to just be 100. I ain't sugarcoating nothing. Me and Christopher are still together. It's been on and off, in and out. Long-term relationship, we've been together 8 years.
Mhm.
So I haven't talked to Tayshawn in months. I don't plan on it because I don't kiss ass. Keyman, love him to death.
Shout out Tayshawn.
Just seen Tayshawn. Shout out to him. I hope you're doing well, brother.
Yeah.
The door is always open if you want to walk through it. New Society is still a thing. As long as me and Christopher exist in this world,
Mm-hmm.
New Society always exists. It's just rebranding now.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
whoever a part, you got to understand, the 4 people that are a part of it now are not originals. The only original member that's still there is Christopher because
Right.
he created it. So when you think about the history, like shout out Tom Swerve. Tom Swerve was a member.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Shout out to Tom
Jamar
Swerve.
White. When I'm telling you, like a lot of what made a lot of these people who they are now as individual artists, they started with us, with the New Society writing sessions, studio sessions on Cordova.
So you saying y'all started this gangster shit?
For
This
real.
our shit.
Right.
This our shit, and we don't.
You
plan
mean to
on
tell me
backing
this the
down,
thanks y'all
like,
get?
On the Death Row Records.
Welcome to Death Row. I say that all the time, dude. But yeah, no, there's a lot of people.
No, I love you. I love all of y'all. I just
Yeah,
love
we love
what y'all
we
do.
love them too. It's just what it really be is sometimes whether I look at it as being too real or being too abrasive with the truth. A lot of people in this game is mad at me because they sensitive to truths that they try to change on their own, but don't want other people to see. Right? Then when you get disrespectful besides yourself, and you think you finna go low, I go lower. But not in the sense of like,
Loa.
or I could say this. I could say it like this. Like, if you think you could one up me, I'm going to go up 5. Like, it's very that simple.
You gonna
So
take
it's
it
like,
there.
if you going to
Yeah.
take it there, we going to
Taking
go
it further.
all the way.
And that's what I don't want to do. Something you don't want to do.
So I'm learning the balance. The only thing that y'all are... I'm trying to ignore y'all because I know we got a time. Y'all are
Yeah, this is part 1. We're gonna have
we gonna have, you know what? Let's make it a 2-parter.
Yeah.
Hey, why not?
at least.
It's a
Why
lot
not?
to talk about. It's a lot to talk about. But yeah, New Society, where we stand now, I'm in good graces with Christopher Keyman and any previous artists that were a part of it before. The only one that I'm not talking to is Tayshawn. I've tried apologizing to him. I've tried, you know what I'm saying, reaching out, giving him certain ideas. Because, you know, when we got into it, I just said a lot of things that really hit a soft spot for him. I get it. As a person that you've been dealing with for years, you would think, like, as my friend, you would kind of take it easy on me. But what a lot of people don't realize is how much you've already been taking it easy on them. But if you're going to drag your feet and then think everybody's supposed to wait behind with you, that's selfish,
Yeah.
right? We all got things to change and things to elevate from. But I'm not staying stagnant or in one place just because you don't want to pull your shit together or you distracted and this, that, and the third. Then when I start moving and making my own transitions, then you have a problem with that. But I done gave you ample time to get on
Right.
top of it and lock in with the crew, and you want to play, you want to pussyfoot around. I'm not
We
playing
back
with
to
no
the
pussyfoot.
pussies
Word of the
feets.
day.
That's my word of the day. Pussyfooting around, and at then I don't know who I got that from. I probably got it from. Shout out Detroit Barbie. I don't know. If she said that.
My high school coach used to say that shit all the time. Quit pussyfooting around.
Pussyfooting around. I don't know where I got that from. That's probably just the old black people saying.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
But you know, it's just I love you enough to be like, bro, like, what we doing?
Right.
Like, is we gonna do this? Is we gonna do that? Like, for example, when we wanted to do the video for Here's Something, right?
Yep.
And it was like you put your foot down about you not wanting to rush
Yep.
putting out no visuals or anything like that because you have your own vision, and no matter how long it may take, once we get to that bridge, we'll cross it.
Right.
But we just don't have time to be making commitments, like verbal commitments, and then not following up on them. Period. And then as many sacrifices that me and Christopher make from our own household to keep our team afloat, it was a slap in the face for certain behaviors. So when you check in with the team, like, hey, you my bro and everything like that, but I'm kind of feeling, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Feeling some type of way.
Yeah, because it's like,
Yeah.
is it going to waste? Like, you know how many eviction notice I had on my doors paying for us to go out of town and do shows that we didn't even get paid for? Just doing it to put our names out there.
We
The
all been there.
sacrifices.
Yeah.
We all been there. Yeah, when you really funding your own shit and trying to fund your own dream without selling your soul and doing weird shit to get it,
Yeah.
them sacrifices mean a lot. And when you have a team that's supposed to be as close knit as New Society was, I would have never thought I saw the day where I felt disrespected.
By them.
Right. And then it was like, you know, there's always gonna be things said behind closed doors. So as Christopher being my partner and him being a leader,
Yeah.
him being the main financial person for everything we was doing, I guess it was my way of like trying to step in as his partner and being like, okay, well, this is stressing him out, right? So
Let me take
if
it
we
off
all,
his plate.
if we
Yeah.
all equal heads of this team, then we all really need to get on top of our shit and help him, because I don't want him to burn out, and then where we going from there?
Right.
You know?
Yeah. So to end on a high note, what can we look forward to from you for the rest of the year?
Well, I do have a few shows coming up, and I'm still booking now. I'm open to booking. But I have 3 shows that are already listed to come out. I will make sure that you have the links for those and
Bet.
all that information so the
Yep.
fans can tap in.
For sure.
We
I
can
will be
post it down
doing-
there.
Yeah, it will be
The description down below.
down below. I'm also gonna be doing a deluxe version of Ladylike. So it's gonna come with some heavy hitter tracks never heard in the public before. And then I want to do clean versions to what's already out there. Shout out B Willie. I have to get that for him because he been on my neck about that. And
For
I
the
will be
radio and
doing a
church.
poetry slam.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Why'd you look at me like that?
Because before the cameras came on, you said I cuss in here all the time. So am I supposed to be clean?
No, I said we're going to get songs for the radio and church.
And for church, right?
See, I can't
the
hear.
clean ones.
So the pastor can play bad Bible thumper on the pulpit.
Right.
Bad Bible
I'm a
thumper.
bad Bible
You know
thumper.
what it is. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised with the new youth pastors. Did y'all see the one with the leggings?
I
Oh,
did
no.
not. And I don't want to
Hey,
know.
yo.
Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. To get back to your
Not with
question.
the leggings.
He had on full leggings, y'all.
Oh,
Tight
no.
leather.
Oh
That's all
God.
I'm gonna say. And he gonna say, "This is what the young men are wearing today." And then I seen a bunch of young men get on there and say, "No, we're not, Unc." That's
No, we're not.
You just wanted to wear that to church because you was feeling bonita.
Do not bring the kids into this.
He was feeling ladylike.
He was feeling ladylike. He was feeling like a bad motherfucker. Anyways, y'all funny, man. I'm over here crying. Yeah, that's basically what's going on. Just more music, more filming. I'll be doing some short films here.
Cool.
You gonna see your girl on a lot of stuff. You get on the internet, you can see me on the.
Oh yeah, you said poetry, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Poetry Slam.
Poetry.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Joe Napier.
For sure.
I have got an invite to do a poetry,
Hell yeah.
a original poem, at his next event. So that should be coming up between the 16th and 18th. I could be wrong. You will get the information. For
Yeah.
that too.
Let us
Cool.
know.
Yeah, definitely. We would love to support if we can. So, yeah, we appreciate Neshia joining us on our Ear Candy podcast today. We're going to have to come back for a part 2. There's some questions we ain't get to, but that's all good.
Yeah.
That's all good. So, yeah, we just want to say thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. And this has been the latest episode of the Ear Candy podcast. My name is Stephan.
I'm Krypto Divine.
I'm Neshia, baby.
And we will catch y'all on the next one.
Yeah.
Peace and love.
Y'all be cool.
Don't forget your gang signs.